Yeah, fresh air. So, everybody who's ever played Serious Sam knows this level and is familiar with it in some way or the other, I'm pretty sure. This is where you start to become a man. This is how you will be tested with every one of your game mechanics you've learned. So, this is not an easy level either. Like, if I'm honest, this might be the hardest level in the entire game. Not the entire series, but in terms of Serious Sam, the first one, yes, this might be the hardest level. It is absolutely what I would call a good final level. If this was just the game, I would say this is a great final level. Because it tests everything you've learned, and it does it very, very well. So, you gotta put everything you've learned to the test that you've been doing the entire game so far. You've gotta conserve your ammo, you've gotta conserve health, you gotta conserve armor, you gotta not play like shit. This, to me, is how you do it, alright? If you ever want to say, what's one of your top 10 favorite FPS levels of all time, this. Like, because A, it requires the player to not fuck up. And every time you fuck up, the level just gets harder and harder and harder. And I think that's... It is a bit dickish, you know? I'm not gonna lie and say it's like a great thing that the player gets arbitrarily punished for not being 100% in the game. But it really does encapsulate all of Serious Sam, in my opinion. Because this level is just all of it. Like, it's just... You gotta use every weapon, you gotta use every strategy, you've gotta use every single advantage in your environment, you've gotta use every single item properly. There's no fucking around here. This is like... This is the big boy level, okay? If you can beat this... Actually, I'd say this. If you can finish this level, then this is how you determine whether or not Serious Sam is for you or not. Because if you don't want to finish it, and you can't finish it, well, the rest of the series is just going to be a no-go for you then, probably. I don't mean that insultingly either, but this is like the template for what Serious Sam 3 is like, basically, as well. It's also made difficult because in Serious Sam, like, Second Encounter, you have things that make the game way easier. Like, you have smart bombs, you have, like, the fucking sniper rifle, you have, like, fucking invulnerability power-ups in some points. They're rare, but you do have them. You know, you've got... Oh, what else? The sniper rifle is just trivial. That's all there is to it. Like, the sniper rifle basically makes the game easy mode, I would say. But, you know what I mean. Like, so in terms of difficulty for this game, this is the most mechanics the game has to offer, basically. You can get the cannon gun, but I'm not familiar with the secrets in this level so much, so it's probably not going to happen. Essentially, you need to understand how every enemy moves, and if you don't, and you don't conserve your ammo properly, it's a... I would also say this level is a beginner's trap. Like, if you don't plan for it properly, it definitely was for me the first time I played it, because I was kind of playing like shit. I was like, you know, whatever, I'll just use whatever at this point, because I was still learning how to play the game properly, and it's kind of cruel, because if you don't use the right weapons in this level, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt really bad. Okay. Pick this up. Get a good shit going here. Like I said, Reptiloids, top priority here. They're basically the worst thing in the game. I don't care what's next to me, it can wait. Alright. Don't waste your ammo. I can't stress enough. Like, in this level in particular, don't waste any of your ammo. If you do, you're gonna have a really, really bad time. What is it this time? Under the... What? I have never even noticed that. Okay, cool. Like, no joke. I have never actually had to read that. There we go. I'm I'm saving grenades for the next few portions as well. That's why I'm not using them on clear very often right now. So I want to spoil it a little bit, but I'm just gonna say this. This level incentivizes you to know how to actually kill clear and how to wrangle them. Because if you don't, well, I hope you've packed a sack lunch because you're gonna be in for a really bad time. Alright, make sure you also get as much out of these supply rooms as possible. Okay, this is the hardest part. Okay, it's not the hardest part, but it's one of the more difficult parts of the map. So, remember how I was doing in Memphis, where I pretty much just sort of lured enemies out? You need to be able to do that here very well. What the hell? Okay, this was like, no, you can't pick it up. It doesn't work that way. Alright, don't waste shotgun on the beheaded enemies as well. Alright, you can barely see that, I bet. Like I said, those enemies won't move if they're in certain areas where they can't drop down properly. But if you can find them like I just did before you even get close to them, it basically trivializes their danger. So, oh, that was a dumb idea. I know I wasted 2 whole bullets there, but oh, trust me, man, this level does not play around. It's like, oh, shit, I should not be doing that. You've also got to deal with that fucking sun glare. I think you can turn that off in the options, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm trying to ignore that shit behind me as best I can. How are you not dead? You turned red. By game logic, you should just be dead by now. Alright. I love how red became the universal sign for enemy is about to die. I don't know where that started, but I definitely know it's an old trend. Alright. Just gotta keep your adrenaline up as well. Like, if you fucking start slipping, you're gonna take dumb damage, and this is gonna be really bad. You could probably argue that you could use the revolvers on the mechs, but I'm just not gonna do that. And you're probably like, well, why didn't you pick up that armor vest? Because I don't need it yet. I'm waiting till I actually have to pick it up, because this is a very easy area to get chipped out. There's a lot of beheaded, there's a lot of bullshit. Okay, I wasn't sure if that first rocket was going to connect. Just keep track of where the health is at. Oh man, you have no idea how stressful this is till you've actually played it for yourself. Alright, like I said, you hear a kamikaze dude, back the fuck up. Like, don't get anywhere near them. How did I miss that one? Actually, there used to be a glitch in earlier versions of Serious Sam HD where you could actually just switch weapons and your revolver would be instantly reloaded each time. It was pretty cheesy, to say the least, and they patched it out when they put it in Fusion Beta. God damn. Okay. Okay, that did kill it. Alright, cool. That was probably a waste of a grenade, but there wasn't really much I could do in that situation, honestly. So yeah. The whole point of this entire area is to go and get those artifacts from the little huts, but good luck. You have to, like, clear out so much crap just to get to them. That armor's looking kind of tasty now. Okay. This is why I said you don't want to waste your, like, your pickups at all. Especially in this part. There's a lot of ammo conservation you need to learn how to do. And every time you pick up an artifact, just back up. Because if you just stay in that area, all the enemies that spawn are going to be right on top of you. I'm not sure if I want to pick that armor up yet, but I think it might be the time. I don't know, I'm just gonna chuck a potato out. I can hear that fucking kamikaze dude, okay? Like, I could hear him before he even, like, got too close. I'm like, That's why I'm kind of getting quiet here and there. I don't have any rockets left. Shit. Well, I killed one of them on accident. Not a waste, then. Oh, I see you. I see you! Oh, that's the big one. Okay, fuck. Let's just lure this shit out here. I don't want to deal with it too close. Wait. Okay. This is bad. This is a horrible situation to be in. I overextended way too much there. Oof. Now I'm down to, like, regular health, too. That's a little spooky. It's not the worst, but it could be better. I'm gonna try and cheese out... Damn it, there is one over there. Yep, you can see what I mean. That sun glare on top of having to deal with these guys is just an ass. I hear you stomping around. Where are you at? I see you back there. Oh god, that frame drop. I'm getting lucky with it too. Alright, shit, I'm out of armor and down to regular health. This is where it gets scary. You may think, oh, just rush in. No, that's a good way to get killed. Oh, I don't care if I take damage here. Also, if you can see an enemy from a distance, just shoot at it. It doesn't matter if you kill it or not. Okay, I know that big walker is still over there, though. Where he is, that's another question. I don't know. I will say one thing I don't like about Serious Sam as well while I'm on it. I don't know if this is a fusion thing exclusively, but it always feels like hit detection on certain objects is really hard to pick up. Like pills and stuff. I don't know if that's just me, or it's always been like that. I've only played HD and Fusion. I've never actually played the original. Like the... I mean, the engine's still the same, it's just a graphical update. Not 100% sure if there's that many differences. Okay. A little bit of a waste by like a couple HP, but not a big deal. You need to go. There we go. There's still gonna be a shitload more things, trust me. This is not even close to the end of it. I can't remember if I've gotten all the drops yet. That would have been really shitty if that came back and hit me. I would have actually gotten really pissed off. You see why I say staying mobile is so important in this game at this point, don't you? This is why crouching also is not very important, is because a lot of enemies just sort of do this. They'll just track you anyways. Alright, there's still a mech. I don't know where he is, though. That wasn't enough to stun him, damn it. They won't go down into this area, so you're pretty safe to just kind of cheese at them. Okay. Okay. Oh, none of those connect. Wow. This game is very strict when it comes to explosives, I will say that. It's either direct or nothing, basically. It's nerf or nothing! That's what I should have said. Oh! Jesus. Okay. Timeout. That was really shitty. I ain't gonna lie. Now I've got to fucking scavenge like 8 miles of bullshit to get my health back. That's why I was saying, dude, it's so damn important to make sure you're keeping track of where all the items are at and make sure you're not taking dumb damage, because when you start taking damage, that's when the game starts to kicking your ass. And you may be like, oh, just push forward. You can't, trust me. If you push forward, you're gonna get killed. That's all there is to it. Serious Sam is a game of patience. Okay, get out of here with the chicken nuggets. I cannot honestly remember if I killed that, like, scorpion bastard or not. I don't think I did. I must have gotten pretty close, though, because I think that's all the spawns. The fuck you do? Okay, go home. Alright. This isn't even the hardest part of the map. I'm dead fucking serious. Alright. 99 HP, 50 armor. That's probably as good as I'm gonna get going into this. Alright, pick up the vest. How many rockets do I have? 45. Perfect, I'll top them off. Okay. This is where it gets really tricky. Now you may be like, oh, this doesn't look so bad. Depending on your shading as well, this is going to be a real pain in the ass. Shit, I don't want to take any damage on these. You'll see why in a minute. I honestly thought I didn't die there for a second. Alright, at this point I'm comfortable shooting rockets. It's not even close, man. This is not as hard as it gets. I'm dead serious. The next portion is way harder. That's why I'm conserving as much health and armor as I can. Armor. I just became slightly Canadian there. Armor. I'm sure Woody is dying to play with his one-armed cowboy gal. Let's use some pills. I think that might be safer. I like how even in other games I call grenades pills. Not even close, man. This is still not even close. Also, you have no idea how punishing it is to miss one of those, too. Like, if you fuck up on those, it's just bad. Like, if you mess up their rhythm, they're just gonna start ganking on you. That was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? Alright. Now. This next section is arguably, in my opinion, the hardest part of all of Serious Sam. Like, there's nothing close. Like, this is just the hardest part. Like, I'm not sure why, but it just is. I can't explain it why it's so hard. It's just... It just is. Get out of here. Okay, I gotta be like 100% focused. You can rocket jump over there, but I don't recommend it. Also, if you fall in that, it's an instant kill. I could rocket jump over there, but it's not really worth losing all that health for. Alright. Yeah, fall in the hole, it's what gets me off. Okay. Hope you're ready. Actually, no, I don't want to use that. Alright, that's the easy part. Hope you're ready for the fucking blast of ass. Alright, I have no strategy to help you guys with this except just don't fucking stop shooting ever. Move forward slightly and that's it. You want to push the spawns back. No, this is not time for frame drops. Stop that. Okay. That went pretty good. That's not the end of the level, though. Whew. So, like I said, if you don't have the clear strategy down, that is borderline impossible. If you have not got the rhythms down. There's a lot of portions in Serious Sam like this. This is probably the hardest one. In the first game, at least. It's also the only time in the game this really happens. But, oh man. Hi! I didn't see you there. I have tried to fuck around with the knife for as long as I could once, and it just does not work very well. You can also push forward and push their spawns back. It's pretty effective. But I don't recommend it. Someone's mowing something out there. It's really loud. I'm sorry. I can't tell them to go stop. I'm not going to anyways. It's their job. Okay. I don't want to pick that up yet. Alright. Hope you've been paying attention. Guy is so loud. Damn loud guy. Oh, look what he made me do. It's all his fault. Rum, rum, rum. You're so mean. I haven't touched my RuneScape crops yet. I haven't claimed my battle stabs from yesterday. I just realized this before I started. I usually do that. Fuck. It's only 1 in the afternoon. I still have time. I say this now, but I won't do it afterwards, I guarantee you.
They never learn.
Okay, that's the easy part of this whole thing. I don't need to touch that yet. Alright. Minigun, I guess? This is actually the easiest part, in my opinion. I think these are the easiest enemies to deal with, because they don't really have a lot of threat. Even in the other games, I don't think these ever pose much of a problem. See what I mean? Like, I don't think I've ever really been hit by one of these. Like, their projectiles are so slow and straight, it's just hard to, like, get hit. But, you know, talk shit, get hit. Oh, fucking hell. Of course I get hit by the very last one. Oh, that's sad. Alright, here comes the hardest fucking part, man. Fuck! Oh, shit, I got them all out of sync. That's why this is so difficult now. And more are gonna spawn in a few seconds, too. Yep, I'm fucked. I am so fucked. No! Fuck! Ugh! That didn't count. I'm just gonna say it. It did not count. No fucking way! Oh, you're dicking me, man. Oh my god, really? I didn't save any of that? Oh, fucking hang on. Okay. I think that guy has also moved on. I just used the shotgun and the knife mainly for him, so... Alright, let's do this the right way. I didn't use any of my fucking bullets for that round. I just used the shotgun and the knife. And the, you know, the revolvers. Because, fuck it, I'm not gonna waste any time on these. That was not my fault. I am gonna 100% say that. Oh, and I actually quick save too. That is not my fault, man. See, this is easy with, like, bullets. Until you get one of them out of sync, and then the whole thing just starts to fall apart. They're much easier once you get the cannon in the next level set. They basically become trivialized. But it's not the end, man. I'm saving because fucking hell, the game doesn't want to save at all. Alright, son of a bitch. This part's pretty okay. I do know that much because there's not very much stuff you gotta worry about. Like, you're not funneling into, like, a hole like last time. So this mini clear isn't as big of a deal. I can reassure you that first death was the worst one. That was awful. Ugh. That's just what happens when you get monsters out of sync. They just start to do weird shit that you don't expect. I wasn't kidding when I said how fast shit can turn on you in this game if you're not doing it correctly. What the fuck did I just do? Oh my god, what the hell? I don't know what to blame there, but that was a weird one. That was like a fucking miracle hit. Oh shit, that was horse shit, whatever. Wasn't kidding, man. The first death. That's where it all starts to go down. You get fucking demoralized, and it just ruins your day. Very conscious about, like, each level, too, because I'm like, oh, I did really well. And now I'm just like, fuck, I messed up. Now my whole... everyone's gonna think I'm a terrible person. I don't know. I'm really conscious about my gameplay. I'm just salty, man. Actually, you know, I'm not even gonna say that one was my fault, because I actually don't know what the hell happened to cause them all to go into, like, a weird, different movement. Like, that was weird. I don't think that was 100% my fault. I know that's probably just trying to justify a mistake, but I don't really think I did anything wrong there. Like, they all just got fucking out of sync somehow, and I don't know why. Not because I'm bad, either. You can't really just say that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna say the first 2 deaths so far, those were all incidental. Those were not my fault. The first one for sure wasn't. The other one I just have no idea how I got blasted off into the fucking space-time continuum there. But that's pretty much the first half of the game. So, barring those 2 really embarrassing and bullshit deaths, I'm doing pretty good so far, but you know, it's like, what, let me check, 1:30 right now. I'm just gonna take a lunch break and like pick it up where we left off, so I'll see you guys in the next one.